Hey all, it is long overdue for an update. I think we last left off with you in April, and obviously now it's June, and so May kind of came and went, not without first dumping a whole bunch of rain, which is kind of why we you didn't hear from us. One of the reasons. It was also a busy month for us, but um, so um, in May it did rain, so obviously we tried twice to get a project up and off the ground and happening on a Saturday, but it's been raining like 12 weekends straight now or something like that in Maine. So we got rained out twice in a row, and then we said, okay, well, let's just push it to June. Hopefully, we get out of the raining season to finish that up because roofing and raining don't often mix well with one another. So we kind of had to postpone the project in May. So project didn't happen. We'll get to the project in June first, or eventually here. But in May, we did do a little Creatives Mixer fundraiser. There's something new we wanted to try. My wife knows a variety of folks in the kind of creative industry, so we just invited a bunch of them. Said, hey, let's just have a fun evening. We'll have some food and a fun place to meet. You guys can kind of mix it up since everyone kind of has the same background and kind of the creative industry. But then, come to hear about Living to Last. So I was able to share about what we do, the impact we're having, some of the needs that were right in front of us, as well as just meet a whole bunch of new folks for me. Some of them knew my wife, but I had the first time that I had been able to meet them or that they were hearing about the organization. So that was a fun night. It was in Portland. We had great weather, great food. And so that was a fun way to at least feel like we're doing something in May, knowing that we had to cancel the project. So that was May. June, finally, we were back at it in Turner, Maine to go finish that roof. So again, in April, we had done about 80% of the roof. So we had to do about 20%. So the scope of work was a little bit smaller. The group was just a little bit smaller, which was kind of nice because then we could kind of take it out of sixth gear, drop down into fourth gear, and then just kind of cruise along rather than feeling like we're cracking the whip trying to get it done in time. And the weather was great. Finally, first weekend in a while where it was warm and sunny. So there's a lot of sunburns and sweating, but we'll take that over rain. And so guys are able to kind of chat and work and just to kind of enjoy the day, which was a nice little change of pace from last project. So we did. We finished the roof. That was, again, we had to strip it, we had to resheath it, and put all the roofing on, and then we had guys kind of run around the rest of the house, finishing up some flashing and some siding that we had to pull off when we did the previous roof. So we tightened up and buttoned up all that, and then we did kind of as a bonus thing. We found out late in the day last time we were there that her bathroom fan doesn't work. So since we had some extra guys in time, we said, hey, let's put in a new bathroom fan for her and re-ran some pipe and hook that up for her. So that was kind of scope of work. It was nice. Again, just the pace was really fun. And then lunch was amazing. Huge shout out to Alyssa. She is kind of one of our behind the scenes champions. She often makes lunch for us, and she doesn't just show up with a bunch of pathetic bag lunches. She puts on a huge spread that could feed an army of good food. So it was an amazing spread this time. She always does amazing spreads, but personally, I like this one. Might be one of my favorites that she's ever done. So lunch was amazing. Huge thank you to Alyssa and Jerry for doing that. And then what was neat is I did get an email. So this would have been between the two projects. So we were there in April. I got an email from the homeowner, and then we went back and finished it in June. But to give a little inside look, we got this email from the homeowner that says this. As you know, it has been a very rainy weather for a while now. I wanted to tell you that for the first time in over 12 years, we haven't panicked every time it rains. We don't have to scramble to find enough buckets and bowls to catch the leaks in the bathroom and our bedroom. We are so grateful to God for bringing you all into our lives. So grateful to all of you for such a huge blessing. Now, with one less thing to worry about, I can focus more on keeping my husband alive, my 15-year-old son's health issues, and caring for my six-year-old granddaughter. I can't thank you enough. I truly hope all your lives are filled with as many blessings as you give to others. So that's a little inside look from the homeowner and kind of the impact we're having on their lives. Again, it's we're not just putting a roof on someone's home. We're doing that, but that's helping pull a huge burden off people's backs as well. So that was a great project. I feel like that's finally wrapped up. Whole roof's done. They can enjoy a roof and be done with that. So that was our project in June. Also in June, we did a little fundraising campaign. So if you got some emails and some letters in the mail from us, that's what that was. it is new for us, but it was kind of born out of a, hey, we need to change up some things, just because the need in front of us is real. We're kind of in this awkward stage of really needing a second team, not having quite enough resource to kind of make that jump, and so we're kind of in this awkward stage between the two. And so that was, our efforts to try to put in front of you the need that is real, and it was great. A lot of you guys responded financially, which was awesome. Thank you for that. I don't have the final number in front of me as far as what the campaign brought in the month of June, but I think it was fairly successful. So big thanks to everyone who contributed to that. So stay tuned. We'll be back in Freeport actually this upcoming month, or is it July already? It's July already. So we'll be in Freeport this month. We are kind of teaming up with the Rotary Club with someone that they are trying to help, and the scope of work's a little bit too big for them. So we'll be in Freeport. We'll give you an update on that. Thanks again to everyone who came to the fundraiser back in May, supported the campaign in June, or that continually supports us throughout the year with finances and prayer. It's a huge help. So thank you to all. We'll be back in a few weeks to give you an update.